To offer some perspective now, CNN political analyst Carl Bernstein, nice to see you again.
Good to be here.
We've spoken at great length during this long presidential campaign season. I'm curious whether there were any moments that really stick out to you as you're reflecting on the night.
No, I don't think it was about moments. I think it was about an overall continuum. And there's one underlying question of the whole debate, and that is, did Sarah Palin appear to be someone prepared to be the president of the United States? And I think that's the real question that people who haven't made up their minds in this election are wrestling with. And I think that the answer was apparently not.
Apparently not.
She's not ready to be president of the United States. And that speaks to John McCain's judgment in picking her as a nominee. Is she good for the Republican base? Did she do what she had to do to energize her own party tonight? Yes. Did she answer the deeper doubts about her expertise and preparedness? You know, we've had, since Roosevelt died, we've had 3 presidents that have come to office in midterm, Truman, Lyndon Johnson, Gerald Ford, because the president has died or resigned. And John McCain is 72 years old. He's had 4 melanomas. So this has to go into the equation. She was stuffed full of information and briefed. And also, I think, unfortunately for her, I've heard Joe Biden at his worst. Tonight, he was the best I've ever heard him.
Why do you say that he was at the best tonight?
Well,
what was it about what he had to say?
His command of his facts. He knew John McCain's record better than Sarah Palin knew John McCain's record. We'll have to wait and have the fact checkers go through both their claims. My guess is that his are going to stand up a little better. I just saw one of them you had up there where she was a little off base in her facts. I think at the same time, she was not quite as much Tina Fey as she had been in some of her.
You think that's going to haunt her? The SNL skits, the Saturday Night Live skits?
I think it's a factor. I don't think it's about haunted. But I think, look, she'd be a fine secretary of the Interior in a McCain administration. But John McCain has been perceived in these last couple weeks as erratic. And the question is, does the pick of Sarah Palin as his running mate add to that perception of acting erratically to win the presidency? And I think the answer might be, for a lot of people, yes. At the same time, she certainly had some winning aspects of her personality that came through.
Definitely the charm, yes.
But she was so briefed that it was hard to watch sometimes.
Carl Bernstein, our political analyst, I know you're a busy man. You have places to go. You're going on television, so we'll be watching you there as well. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you.